One wiener after another wiener. Two wieners after another wiener. Previously on D&D.
So you all decided to leave Red Larch and head up through Westbridge to Belliard, and then south, trying to find the Mirabar delegation that had not arrived in Red Larch as scheduled. You all were making your way south from Belliard along the road when you all came across the remnants of the Mirabar party and were looking into their disappearance when you all were ambushed by members of what you all now know are the Air Cult. You all managed to kill 2 of the riders and 2 of the vultures. However, one did escape. On the body of one of the guys you killed, you found a map that had a mark in the Somber Hills called the Spire, and it had next to it the symbol of the Howling Hatred cult. You all also found a set of descriptions based around each of the party members, and then some instructions in a language that you all were not able to read. After that, you all made your way back north. Bill once again struck out with the lady in the shop, whose husband was out in the hills somewhere.
I got it real quick.
You made your way back through to Westbridge, met up with Lilith.
Right.
Talked to her real quick about how she's looking for those children. Then you all made your way back down to Red Larch. On the way, you were ambushed by some gnolls, which you murdered.
Like, we murdered the fuck out of them, though.
And then you made your way back to Red Larch.
And I slept on a tree. That was
Yeah,
pretty
it was straight shit, bud.
Trying to show off, and you paid for it.
Yep, while I 3v1.
Literally, just back and forth.
Back! Okay, now your turn. No.
7 across the ass.
You all made your way finally back to Red Larch. You met with Harvard, who was disappointed at the news you all had found, sent it off to a few people to update them on the outcome of the Mirabar party.
I didn't think anyone would see that till later. The blue can't see
You're looking right at the camera. He also told you that, unfortunately, this map wasn't enough evidence for him to take any official action towards the Spire, seeing as how most of the people that inhabit the Spire are high-powered nobles from Waterdeep or the surrounding area. He said you all are more than welcome to investigate it yourselves, but unfortunately there's not much he can do in any official capacity without more evidence. And then you all made your way back to the inn and
So the dawn
settled down for
breaks.
the night.
So we did
The rooster caw.
Yeah, so if any of you all need any health points or spells back, you'll have all that.
Nope, I don't take damage.
I
I stand in the back and hide behind our healer.
Max, are you gonna switch? And your cantrips are different, yeah.
Do you still have Sacred Flame?
I think I have magic crystal.
Do you still have Sacred Flame?
It's a cantrip you can take, so...
Yeah. So I could take it.
Yes. Yes.
You have to.
It's your signature move.
It's not optional.
No, we're just retconning the whole thing. Every time he gets
this would be
Sacred
worse
Flame, he
than
actually
Sacred
gets Magic Missile.
This would be worse than Seth Rollins losing the curve stone. You can't give up Sacred Flame.
This would be like if we could see John Cena.
John Cena!
You can see me! You can see me!
What?
I'm over here!
I just feel like John Cena goes home, sits down, just puts his head in his hands.
No one will ever see me.
He just puts his head in his hand like, what did I start?
Alright,
What did I do?
so dawn has broke. You all wake up in your normal room. One bed empty, unfortunately, with where Garen slept. This is your all's first night back. The first time you've actually spent the night in the room since Garen left. I'm assuming you all are going to go downstairs, have breakfast as well?
Before we go downstairs, what's the plan for today? There's no bitches in this town.
I had the idea of doing the ambush. We fake the scene like, oh, this is too much. Some of us say we're heading back to Waterdeep on the road. Others hide in the thing. We leave someone behind to show that we're gone. See if we can get them to ambush us. Because if we can get them to ambush us and we prove that it is in fact those guys coming from there that are raiding the caravans, then that's proof for them to go bring the army. The other option would be to go investigate the actual castle.
I do like that idea. Investigating the castle would work because it's going to be full of noblemen. Our only real option to get in would be to try. I do have standing. I could probably get it if I wanted to, but it's also setting ourselves up.
Oh, that's something to think of. We could absolutely try to do like some fucking espionage.
We could, but
They know who he is.
They know who I am. They have a description of me.
Right, but I'm saying we can absolutely either get disguises or use them knowing who we are to get a conversation with to get us to the front door. That way we're not fighting on the door.
Surrounded by all of their soldiers.
We're going to be at a distinct numbers disadvantage.
We're going to be in
We're walking into their house.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
what we were talking about earlier is like what we could do is we try to scale their castle so that we get up to the top and then we find our way down, because then we don't have to worry about if we don't have to.
We don't even know for certain if it's full of warriors or armies or if they're even necessarily
I think
direct. I mean, obviously there's some association between them and the cult, but we don't know if it's necessarily a cult headquarters.
what we should do is try the ambush. Because at the very least they have less soldiers, right?
It could just be a community. It could just be a community of high-power people with affiliation with the cult.
And if after that, if we have reason to think that we can walk up and talk to them, or that they're weak enough that we can literally stroll in, then we try it. But less men is always going to be better for us. So if this ambush works, now there's a possibility it doesn't work. I mean, that's absolutely. But it's a waste of a couple hours.
Just to remind you all, what you all do know about the Fithergale Society, this spire that you all found marked on the map and asked Harvard about, it's more of a retreat for noblemen, mostly noblemen out of Waterdeep, where they spend a lot of or some of their time throughout the year, and it's like an aviation club kind of thing. They fly mounts around, they hawk, they hunt, they do different things. So that's really about all you know.
There's a reasonable basis for me to want to go.
There actually is. But
I've got a
also,
bunch of Griffin-based armor.
Also,
I have a
I absolutely
bow named after the Elven
Someone had a
Warfare.
belt.
I absolutely think we could. I absolutely think.
I'm not touching your falcon. It can fly around near me.
I absolutely think we could disguise ourselves enough to get that.
You have a bow named after the Elven word for wind?
It's called Winder.
All right. That's the language I'm using, so you're good.
Yeah, I looked it up.
So,
Named the bow Winder.
okay, so
We're gonna
obviously
do
there's
that.
like a nest area.
We're
And if
gonna
we wanted
do
to
that
distract
wagon
them, if
ship.
we want to go in, we would have to distract them. I'm sure that you could like grab some cloth and light it on
Calm
fire
down
and
there.
just shoot fire at them.
I'm just saying, if we wanted to get one of us inside, there's reasonable circumstances that would probably allow me to enter. They couldn't realistically turn me down. I have standing. I
And
have a reasonable.
a lot of nobles traveling, they have bodyguards. They have people who help them.
Harvard did. I don't know why I said this last time. It's not just restricted to nobles. It's just mostly nobles there. So you don't have to be of noble birth to enter.
Well, if we wanted to disguise our way in and we wanted to have bodyguards, let's see here. I have proficiencies in deception and I have disguise kits. Curio, I'm assuming the same.
I'm sure it's right up his alley. He's sleazy.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, you stroll up and you got a guy you got a fighter from the hood, and then you have a giant dragon man with you. I feel like that would be sufficient
I'm just saying,
bodyguard.
the more of us that go, the more we're going to draw attention to us.
No, and then
I think we need to back off the idea that we're sieging a castle,
Well then,
and it's more along the lines of we're infiltrating a country.
well then, let's do it this
You're
way.
infiltrating a country.
First, do we think that setting a trap is a good idea?
Yes.
Okay, and we all agree to that?
Yeah.
Should we attempt that first? Should we
Yes.
focus on that?
So,
we can focus on what comes next.
we need a wagon. I would like to get a grappling hook with a chain
Okay.
attached to it.
Those guys
You would.
that we saved last time, are they still in town?
You know, I'm a hell of a wagoner.
No.
No. Those
They said they were staying in town for a
It's
couple
been-
of weeks, so I was
well,
wondering.
it's been almost 20 days since the festival.
They said a couple of weeks, so I figured if it had been a week or two.
No, they were just in for the
The
They were
festivities.
mainly just in for the
And
festival.
then what we do is we get a wagon, go to the wagon works, do whatever. We get Harper to help us because we think he's trustworthy. I know someone will like.
Yeah, not to play those sides or anything, but I'm sure there's still caravans to be passing through. I'd be able to just offer our services to one of them as extra protection.
Here's the thing for that though. We need to hide inside of the caravan as well.
Right.
We need to fake.
Oh, we have to give them a reason to want to attack.
Exactly. So we can't just pick any caravan and expect them to be a target. So I think we should pick a caravan. We get two of us to be out in the open, walking along.
Perhaps a noble who would be hauling something expensive.
A noble and maybe a priest going along. The rest of us are hiding inside the wagon. It does not take a ton of stealth to hide inside of a closed wagon.
You're really going to try to use quick.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to have? Well, you could have. So if you have a nobleman and a priest walking by, you could have a large dwarf, guiding the cart as, and he looks like he'd be like the only
That's true.
security.
Well, the thing is, someone has to stay behind to sell it.
I can track a cart really well.
Okay.
We can also drive one if we so choose.
So
just then go with a barbarian that looks like a legit bodyguard.
Barbarian driving a cart. That's funny.
Okay, but here's the thing though, to sell this, it might be a decent idea to leave somebody behind in the town where they're safe.
I got this.
I got it.
That said,
I
They
can
also-
catch up quicker.
I agree that what you're saying it definitely sells the idea that we, broken or splintered as a party, but at the same time, we also leave that one individual susceptible to attack.
True. Then how about this then? That's a good idea. How about we all go, 2 people out in the open, 4 in the scattered in the wagons. We find something that would be valuable to steal. Maybe who's that trading merchant who likes us, the little guy? No.
Bilbo.
Maybe he can get us Maybe he can get us a wagon. They know that he has valuable stuff coming in now. He's a good target to start with. We get Harburg and the guys to spread the rumors that we're flying into the fucking breeze.
That's what the part.
We all go to different places. We buy things like you buy rations, and when people say, "What are you doing?" You go, "I'm getting the fuck out of town. So I'm doing. I'm heading south." And when people, it'll get around that we're leaving. They see the wagon coming. They think there's a handful of them. Let's take it out right now.
There's a problem though. So do we know the nature of the kind of things that they've been targeting that we're stealing? Because as far as we know, they could be targeting specific items that they're seeing.
When we first got the thing, I investigated the wagons they did. They weren't carrying anything of tremendous value. I mean, it was money. It was valuable. It was definitely a business, but there was nothing in particular.
These are just random attacks.
I think it's to hinder business. I think it's the sole fact that it hurts business. But that paper, we don't know what those words said, but it looked an awful lot like a bounty, did it not?
If they're nobles from like Waterdeep, then they would be targeting specifically their competitors.
That's a good one. What if we go whoever was being
You guys can keep talking.
shipped that stuff in, they were attacking.
I have wizard
We
spells that
get
become,
him,
like,
make a deal with him in
now.
Waterdeep.
Like, if it's an
He
attack
sends
spell,
a raven
like,
or
I just
whatever,
like,
a bird,
I just
tell him
treat
that
it
a
as,
ship
like,
is
if I was
coming.
casting it
That way, the
before,
people in Waterdeep who could be tipping them
spells
off
like
know.
spells like that.
So when we
cast
leave,
higher
they're
level
ready to go. They attack
You
us
pick what
thinking,
level you
not only do we
You
have
have different spell slots?
2 of our the heroes
Well,
we
yeah,
want
but
dead,
the These
vulnerable,
spells are normally
but also
spells,
one to
but
ruin.
I thought they
And
became cantrips.
then the rest of the
No, they don't become
And
cantrips.
even
They're just
in the note,
they're
you can
spells
say
you don't
that
have
two
to
of the
decide
heroes
to
that came
learn.
from
They're
water
just
people are
automatically
returning
part
with
of their
it.
knowledge.
And the rest are splitting off into the wings. So, we're gonna
It's a
take
way
this advantage to
for, it's
use
a way
those
for the
cards.
cleric
you know?
to
Speaking of
branch
water,
out and have
wasn't there
access to
some
spells that
indication
they
that
wouldn't
the
normally
water
have.
people say to do with all this?
Yes. That's why
And then it
I'm
works
sending
just
the
like
note
a
back.
normal spell
There's
where
enough spies
you can
there
cast
that they'll
magic
get
missile
word
at
back to
level
these
2,
people
level
that
3, whatever,
that
depending on what spell
wagon
slot
you
you
want
use.
is coming, and it's guarded by 2 other people heading home.
No, I like
Do you think Valvo can help us with that? Do you think we can talk to
that.
him?
Valvo or Harbor to tell us, like,
Or both?
yeah, to tell us like who, where these people who've been targeted were from, and what kind of organization, what kind of like business name that they were with. Because like even if we use the same names, like hey, it's from Smith and Forge.
Okay. So I have an idea. Let's
Hard
try
cider?
Exactly.
let's try to be a little stealthy about this. We don't have dinner. We don't have breakfast together. 2 of us and 3 of us head to
I mean,
Harbor.
if you wanted to like make like stage like a large loud scuffle.
Oh, we can. But what I'm saying
I'll
is,
throw an elf out a
yeah,
window. if
let's
it costs.
plan it. Let's plan it out. You 2 go to Harbor. You 2 go to Harbor. Talk to him about this. Make a plan. Me and Karis will go to the shop, or me and
So to be
whoever.
fair, we are sharing our plan in its entirety with them.
At least that we're gonna make.
I don't know
Unless
about
someone,
in its entirety.
at least that we're gonna use the caravan as a distraction. Because here's the thing. I
need to
think
debate
if we
him
make
as a
ourselves,
business.
and then
Yes.
whoever is
Yes.
left over
Yes, it is.
can prepare the seed. They can go to shops and talk to people
What
and
game
push
is
the
it?
fact that we're leaving.
That
That way, when we're all done, we have it all set up. We can go straight out.
I'll go to Valvo.
I'll go with you. Can you 2?
London Philharmonic is underneath.
Can you?
Oh, this is from
spread the word.
No,
that
this
we
is
are
from
leaving.
Wind Waker.
Like Max maybe go to like the church and
This is the Wind Waker thing.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just needs to be a place.
And
to
then-
sell it.
I don't even think you really have to role play. You might just go to tell Thomas. But then go to like shops separately and say that you're gathering supplies because you're leaving. Take some party gold and just buy some food and stuff. A sleeping bag, leave the fuck out. Really sell it. That way, when they're done talking to Harbor, saying that they're picking up the last of their money and we're done talking, saying that we're picking up supplies, we're all ready to do this. This is not your heist.
So I did half of all the side quests and everything without the quick sale or whatever. I'm like, God, this is slow.
Okay, guys. So I'm
I can
gonna.
literally point in a direction and leave.
Yeah,
Doesn't
It never
matter.
bothered me.
So you 2 are gonna go talk to Harbor. We're gonna talk to Valvo. They're gonna sell the fact that we're splitting up.
Okay.
Good with that?
Yeah.
All right. So which one do you want to do first, Thomas?
Alright, what are you doing?
Valvo, Harbor, and they're gonna sell the fact that we're splitting up, and we're gonna set the plan up with these guys.
Alright, where are they going to
Temple first.
you going to
Temple and then the shops.
Are you all leaving at the same time?
We're
No,
gonna
Who's
scatter a
leaving
little bit.
first?
We'll leave first.
we'll go last.
If I go early, I can shit, then I go sit in the woods until 1.
Set in direction.
Alright, well,
or you go back. I'm not-
You all leave first?
That way I can go sit and chill in the woods later.
Alright, so you all make your way downstairs. Make your way into the main floor of the inn where Alaesia comes over, the owner of the inn. Well, how are you all doing today? It's been a while since I've seen you all.
Oh, is it just you and me?
Yeah, Dirk doesn't say shit.
Not too bad, my child. How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah.
I have a message for Curio. Is he coming down soon or?
We haven't seen him recently. He'll be alone though. If you'd like to, I'll catch up to him eventually.
Would you all want to take it, or would you just rather me wait for him?
I'll take it.
Okay. So she hands you a note. You recognize Harburg's, or sorry, not Harburg's. You recognize Anorak's writing. It tells you that the robe that you all requested him make is done, and he has left it with Harvard. And you all can go and pick it up whenever you all want.
Pick the shit up.
Who's got whisper sticks?
You have to be able to see people.
Yeah.
Remember.
Alright, so you two got the note. You keep going.
Alright,
I'm sure
so
we'll come up in conversation with Arbor.
well, when you see him, let him know.
I sure will, my child.
Hope you all have a good day.
You as well.
And she moves back off to clean up the bar some more. So you all are going to the temple, correct? As you all step outside, you see it's actually snowing now, which this is what you'd expect. It's starting to get towards the middle of winter, getting kind of cold. You all start to make your way towards the temple. You all make it about halfway before Dirk notices. You all see a guard making his way up the road. Looks like he's limping a little bit. You don't think much of it with the limp, they're guards. Occasionally shit happens.
Over to the knee.
However, as you get a little bit closer, you notice drips of blood in the snow behind him that lead down the road.
Seems like he needs help.
What?
So I guess we approach.
Alright, as you get closer,
You take the lead, I'll come behind you.
as you all get closer, he looks up at you, and you can see now his face. This is one of the guards. You actually, you recognize him. He was one of the ones that was petrified by the cockatrice when you all first arrived in Red Larch.
Alright.
When he sees you all, there's a flash of remembrance, and then he kind of reaches out towards you and help, and you can see he's got a gash where his breastplate meets the piece of metal that protects his stomach. So you're gonna go up to him?
Yeah, he said help. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
What is this? It's like a D8.
Oh, I have that. I actually have that. Cure Wounds is heal 1d8 plus spell casting ability.
So 1d8 plus
Oh,
3.
it's your wisdom modifier, I believe. For the reminders.
1d8 plus 3. 5.
So you know 5 points.
So good.
Alright.
What happened?
So you reach out and you
No,
place your
I mean
hand.
like asking him what happened.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So you reach out and you place your hand over it, and you see the blood stop. You see the blood stop trickling down his armor as his wound slowly heals. You ask him what happened, and before he can respond, he looks up at you to respond, and you hear from down the road, "Stop that man!" And you see 3 more guards running up the road at you all.
Okay.
We're like, yeah.
So
Dog.
I'm gonna pull him in.
I'm not here.
I'm gonna say like,
As you go to put your armor on him, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
8% I go. I'll kill him. I swear.
Where's perception? That's fuck yeah, plus 5. 23.
Alright, you recognize in his face what turned from, he was happy that you all helped him, is now desperation and panic, realizing that you all aren't going to help him. And you notice him reaching for a dagger on his belt.
Headbutt.
Okay, roll to attack.
Fucking 6 plus what?
That'd be your strength.
6?
Give you proficiency. So
It's
it's another 2, right? Okay. The action of you headbutting keeps him from pulling the dagger right away as he reaches up to stop you from headbutting him. I need you all to roll initiative.
18.
11.
Plus your modifier.
Should be nice.
Oh, well, it's still.
Yeah, plus the dagger.
Headbutt the dagger, you lose
I
an
am
eye. You have
the-
-1 perception.
Your temporal lobe is gone. Minus 1 perception.
Alright,
Minus 2 perception, minus 1 intelligence.
18 and 11.
He didn't answer. All I asked was what happened. You gonna pull a fucking knife on me? What is this, fucking Brooklyn?
Yes.
This is.
No, this is Detroit.
He wouldn't have
We make
stopped.
wagons here. You're
If it was Detroit, you'd know exactly what happened.
I'll show you what happened. Yeah, right here.
Alright, we're not going to use a map for this one since it's.
What, dude?
It's so
because I
small.
don't have one. Alright, so it's your turn to go. He's now backed up a little bit. He's got daggers at the ready.
I mean, if he's wanting to throw down, I guess let's do this. So, the guards are telling me to stop a dude who just tried to shoot me. I'm gonna fuck him up.
You just healed.
Attack one. Alright, roll an athletics check. Alright, you run forward, and as you do, you put your shoulder right into his chest. So like a perfect wrestling tackle, just grab behind the knees, and you are now sitting on top of his chest. You've knocked the wind out of him. He's looks a little dazed.
I'd like to say, well, fuck, dude, I just asked you a question.
He looks at you back. Let me go. Please let me go.
What the fuck happened?
Just let me go.
Don't pull knives on people, bro.
Alright.
I fucking like that.
It's not cool what you're doing, man. This isn't how you treat people.
I
Dude, be
need you to
cool.
roll another athletics check.
Alright. 16.
Alright, he's able to wrestle his arm free, and he's now going to swing at you with his dagger from beneath him.
I can touch it with my teeth.
Yeah, you can, because you rolled 4.
Can I try and kill his like a dex or something to bite his hand or something?
Let's just say you caught his arm with your hands, not
Okay.
not the teeth, not your teeth. Because if you catch a dagger as I'm stabbing towards your face, it's probably not going to go well.
You're gonna look like the Joker.
It's just going to stab through your teeth and out the back of your throat.
Not if you bite it in half.
Fair enough.
You just got like a splinter in your tongue.
Alright, Harris, you're up.
Chris.
Oh. You guys are like wrestling on the ground. Like, I didn't
They
know.
told me to stop him, so I stopped him.
Stranger danger.
Bill needs an adult.
We
That's
be ready.
Who is
Thankfully, I'm
who is coming out of the end next? Okay.
You're gonna watch me punches.
Maybe I should head the opposite direction.
They're gonna walk out and just see Douglas beating the shit out of a guard.
I'm pretty sure.
Like,
Well, left you
this
alone
is-
for 2 minutes.
This is a normal day. Just head off.
Damn,
What's up, Max? What you doing?
Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna command him to grovel.
So what?
To grovel.
Right.
Grovel, man.
So you have that.
Range is 60 feet. So
Only
he's
one
on his
that
turn,
I drank
just
things. I drank that.
Well, he has to make a saving throw,
I also
right?
want to make a siren that says we know what they different.
It's like I am the god of tits and beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good on a t-shirt.
What's Jay say? I'm the cool.
Alright.
I'm the click correct.
Okay, what's your DC? Alright.
They go get other ones.
Alright, so your spell goes through, you believe it has set in.
Cool.
The guards are going to use their full turn to try to catch up, but they are still about 40 feet away from you all at the end of their turn. Now, before we go back to the top of the round, Og and
Meanwhile-
Curio now step out of the inn. While you all were in the lobby, Curio, you were also told about the message from Interact. Bill.
What?
You got
Oh,
your
oh,
message?
oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't still want.
It is.
It is. It's just me one.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize.
While you all were on your way out, you were also told about the message from Alaesia. So you know that your cloak is harbored.
Jump and tap my heels again.
As you all walk out of the inn, you hear a scuffle to your right, and you hear some guards yelling, "Hey, stop that man!" As you turn and see a guard swing out at Dirk after he attempts to headbutt them, and then Dirk tackles him to the ground.
I just turn to you and go,
I go running.
is it bad that I'm not surprised at all?
That's your action.
I pull out my axe and I start running towards Dirk.
I guess I'm going to follow, reluctantly.
Alright, so you all will use actions and bonus and dash actions. Alright, so
Yeah.
you all get about 70 or so feet from them.
As my talk action, I'd like to yell out, "Call the harbor!"
Okay.
Hold the door!
Hold on!
The guards don't seem to pay much attention to you. They're focused mainly on that guy. Because those 3 guards coming down the road are the only guards you can see right now.
There's other people in the...
The streets are pretty empty.
How close are the other guards?
They're like 40, 50 feet away.
Okay. Do we recognize any of them?
They're running with full helmets on. You'd need to get a little closer.
Okay. I'm going to kill either this guy or all of those guards. Or both. Or both. Somebody go down.
Wait, what's dog meat doing?
Oh, yeah!
He's
He's just chilling because I got this new
Oh,
plan.
yeah, that's
and
a good
I'm not
point. I
actively
completely forgot about
attacking, so
that.
he's just going to chill until I say
Okay.
something.
And I don't know if I didn't know if your dog was just sitting there like wagging his tail like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I assume if I'd have
Make an
pulled
attack
blade-
roll for make an attack roll for doggy.
Damn it.
Why?
Because I'm not like trying to kill the dude. I'm just like
He's
bare
gonna-
hand
he's
fighting.
gonna bite him.
Like bite his ankle. Like
He's gonna like bite him. He's biting his shoulder basically where you try to grab down.
Okay, so I'll make an attack and then I'll tell him to knock that shit off.
All right.
You rolled a 9 versus. What would that be? No, he's good. It's 12. He's got a bite.
Okay, so he bites into a very solid piece of armor and it doesn't actually do any damage.
Alright. I'll tell him to knock that shit off.
All right. It's back to
I've got this, dog
it's
meat.
back to your turn now, though. So.
Okay. Can I, like, restrain the dude?
Make an athletics check.
19. And I would,
Roll an
like,
18.
I would like to once again ask what's going on.
He looks up at you. Please just let me go. They're gonna kill me.
Answers or I kill you. You pulled a knife on me, asshole.
They attacked me. I'm just trying to get away.
Who are they?
They're guards. I think.
Alright. That's probably the end of my turn, right?
You still have
I mean,
it.
unless I can keep having a conversation.
You still
with
have
them.
your movement. That's about all you're gonna be able to
Restrained
say
him, I
at the
can't,
time.
like, move
Oh, yeah,
restrained, can I?
No.
So yeah, I'm just tell dog meat to quit biting the fucker.
All right. At this point, he looks at you. Please, just let me go. They're gonna kill me.
Who are they? We already asked that, never mind. They won't kill you while I'm here.
Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
All right, he's going to. You're clearly not going to get off of him, so he's going to make another strength check to try to break out.
19.
Okay, he struggles, but he is
There's
unable
a
to.
refrigerator.
Yeah. Alright,
He
Karis.
tipped over a Coke machine and you can't get it off.
Alright, Karis.
That is why you don't shake the machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know who to believe in this situation.
Me either, that's why I'm not
Well,
getting it.
let me do this. I'm gonna walk over. Like, how far away am I from Dirk?
You're like 5 feet. You're like standing right there.
Okay, I'm just standing there with my arms crossed. I just yell at the dude to growl.
Do you wanna
You should
ready
do
to-
insight
are you
check on
commanding
our
him again, or-
conversation, since I forgot to.
No, he just yelled loud.
I'm
You
gonna
do an insight check on our conversation, since I
Well,
forgot to.
I can either do the inside check or I can just cast a spell.
You should do it. You can do both, right? Because an insight check's not an action.
Yeah, an inside check would just be you.
I mean, can I
Watching
just
the
do an
conversation.
inside check to see if like I can tell?
Yeah.
Like if he's really.
Can I do that, or is it too late?
It's a little late. Let him do it.
Can I do it with advantage since I'm on top of him and I can feel his heartbeat and shit?
No.
You're so close.
If you had asked during the conversation, I would have said that was okay.
All right,
I figured I just
so
thought
I guess I'll
I'd
do an insight check to see if I can tell if this dude's lying to us and whether he's really effective or not. So
All right. Roll a d20 and add your insight.
5,
What's your insight modifier?
3.
That was
So
with
Oh, that was.
It's 5 total.
You're not sure who's telling the truth at this point.
Okay, cool. Then, since I'm so close to both, I'm going to cast a level 2 enchantment. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth. So I create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius centered on the point of your choice within range.
So they're forced to tell the truth? How it works?
Yeah, until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area, so our person here,
Victim.
He's a victim, so we put a fridge on top of
it is the zone of truth. On a turn when it starts, it makes a they make a charisma saving throw. When they fail to save, they can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
Okay, so a charisma saving throw?
How long? What's the duration?
Or is it whenever he
10
tries to
minutes.
talk?
Okay, because then once the other guys come in, you can also ask
Well, so
them.
what I was going to say is it lasts for 10 minutes, so he can't tell a lie, so if Dirk tries to ask him again, this time they'll be forced to tell the
What
truth.
was
10 minutes,
the-
we should get the whole fucking town in here.
Yeah.
What was the spell name?
So
Are you a bad person? Are you a bad person? Do you have any hard affiliation with any cults?
You were yelling for hard work. What is this zone of truth? I got some questions for you. Oh, God, David Dirk. Go ahead, we'll press that fucker.
Alright. Alright, so the guards now run up.
What was the most recent?
The guards now run up. They're now basically there with you. They have spears and swords at the ready. They're not pointing them at you. They're pointing them at him on the ground underneath you. And the one guard steps forward and, thank you for stopping this man. Him and another attacked Hardwick and broke into the jail this morning.
Do I recognize them now?
Yeah, one of them you recognize is usually there at the jailhouse itself. See, I have his name.
Damn it, he attacked Harbrook. But I still don't trust Harbrook. That doesn't mean anything.
Get Hardbrook in the zone.
The one that stepped forward and was talking to you. This is Dorman Oriz. You recognize him. He's a dwarf. He's been a pretty constant presence outside of the jailhouse there for quite some time now. So this is somebody you've really come not to know personally, but you know who he is. You know he is a guard.
Where am I in relation?
You all are still not close. Alright. So he stepped forward, so you recognize him. Now that you have him restrained, if you give him over to our custody, we'll take him back to the jail.
Us?
Well, they're
What are
within
you for? You're the one that's interrogating him.
You have the zone of truth up.
Yeah, you have the zone of truth up. That's why I put it up, so you can interrogate him.
Oh, yeah, I'm still, zone of truth. Okay.
Yeah.
They're inside of it.
Yeah,
Alright,
everyone's
so
inside
I
of
would
it.
talk
So
to
you
the
just-
dude that I'm mounted. And,
It's not your turn.
damn it.
Did you want to respond to them in any way?
Are they in the zone of truth?
Yeah.
They're saying this.
Well, I think it's a deliberate lie. Like, we would have to ask them.
Is it just?
No, that's
it's
not the way
not-
I took it.
It would be a deliberate lie if he just walked up and said something.
Well, they might believe that he's the villain when he's not. So
Yeah.
you need to ask him.
It just said deliberate lie. If I walk into a room and tell you I'm a rhinoceros, that's a deliberate lie without being prompted. No, I'm not going to respond to him.
Okay. Alright, they're gonna hold their position for now, though. Og and Curio, you guys are still
We get 60 feet.
70 or
dash,
80
right?
feet away, so.
Yeah, we can get 60 feet of dash, right? So we'll get as close as possible.
Alright. So y'all are standing behind them now, you see this whole scene.
I would like to yell out, "Wait for us! Wait for us!"
Thank you.
Dirk, it is your turn again.
Okay. I'm going to ask this dude one more time, and if he doesn't respond, I will head the fuck out of him.
So you're gonna ask him.
If what they say is true, and if so, why did he attack Harvard?
What's your DC again, Max?
Sorry.
Your spell DC.
11.
I say yes. He has to.
Roll again.
He's gotta make a charisma saving throw. What was that?
Yep. Okay, so he starts to speak and struggles, and then you can see the magic kind of take over, and yes, it's true.
Why?
Electornin, which you all recognize as the name of the believer who got away,
Okay.
or one of them,
It's not going well for this dude so far.
he forced me to help him.
How?
He wanted the believer prisoners were about to be sent to Waterdeep, and he couldn't let that happen. So he used me to get inside the jailhouse.
Where is he now?
The last time I saw him, he was barring himself in there.
In the jail.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to, non-lethal, try and knock this dude out.
Okay.
And then I'll turn him over to the guards.
Make an attack at advantage. Because you're sitting on his chest with your strength.
With plus strength?
Yes.
Well,
Alright.
or plus proficiency too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 then.
Alright, that hits. Roll for damage.
Wait, what do I roll? It's like a D8 to punch somebody, right?
That's a D4 plus your strength modifier.
1
Okay.
plus, so the total 1. I might.
For the sake of brevity, you hit him in the face, and you have now. He's not completely unconscious, but he is.
He's losing.
He's dazed, and he's not fighting back anymore.
Okay.
You can't feel him squirming anymore.
That's staying up and turn him over to the guards.
Yep.
Alright,
We'll be close enough
let's
to
do that.
hear any of that.
You guys are like 10 feet away.
Well, the fight's over.
So,
now,
yes.
we can walk out, though.
I hear that, and I start booking it towards the jail then. I heard the guys barricaded in the jail.
Okay.
I would like to come up
I'm gonna
painted.
stick with the prisoner.
Oh god.
Alright, so
What a mess.
you step off of his chest. He's just kind of laying there dazed. They come over, they pick him up, they throw his hands in shackles behind his back.
From my back.
Not all of us.
Dorman.
From a spectrum of a little bit else.
Once he's sure that the shackles are secure, he walks over. Thank you very much. This man almost allowed Harvard to die this morning. So we're going to take him back to the jail now. So they turn around and start heading back the road, and y'all are going to follow, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He wants
we're
it.
running ahead, that's cool. I'm
All
gonna
right.
stick with
So
the
you
guards.
two now come downstairs.
Come around, like, we're gonna go talk to Harvard.
Hey guys!
Man, he hasn't done anything all morning.
As you all step outside, you look down the road. You see your party fridge step off of a man's chest, and the guards then pick him up, even though he is in armor, dressed as a guard himself, and put him in shackles, and they start to lead them down the road.
I was really hoping we
It's
were
like
gonna fight the guards and stuff.
Booking it fucking
And
by.
O's booking it towards us.
Oak is gone.
I'll turn around. I'll turn around and explain to them what happened.
All right.
No, just like that's taken care of.
Can I talk to the guards as we
Oh,
walk?
no, you're running up, you
So
wizard.
that cult dude that we couldn't find before.
Yes.
He
I
has
would like to speak indoors.
he has freed up the prisoners.
Oh.
They're
I'd
taken.
like to ask him
Refuge.
refuge in the prison. That old hell.
What happened?
So O's on the way to take care of it. So let's go drink.
That type of thing.
Well, this morning,
No, but
Oterion,
then I was. That's it. Sorry.
this morning, apparently, I wasn't there for this, but apparently Oterion was late to his post. A few guards went looking for him to make sure he was okay. After the guards had left, he showed up at the jailhouse with what appeared to be a prisoner, Eli Dornan, the man we've been looking for 2 weeks now, and led him inside the jailhouse. Once inside, Elak broke free of his shackles, and Oterion and him killed the 3 guards inside, and then barred themselves inside. Elak barred himself inside, where Oterion, after taking the wound you saw, it appears that he fled. Since then, Harburg had broken into the jail and killed Elak Dornan. However, Harburg himself is gravely wounded, and while Elak was barred inside, he killed all of the prisoners.
While we're sieging this place, obviously there's gonna have some weapons laying around. Hopefully we'll find some other wingware, so we can all be the flying pricks.
We change our name to the Thugs.
Fly.
And we make a pact right now that no one ever gets kidnapped. That way we never give a flying fuck.